gamers, it's Tortimer the Great. Welcome back to another very exciting episode of Pokemon Yellow Nuzlocke. As where we left off last episode, we are still in Fuchsia City, and today, as I mentioned, we are going to be taking on a handful of stuff in and around Fuchsia City, because frankly, we're not ready for the gym yet. So, we're going to use some of the routes and stuff around here as well to gather up some new Pokemon, as well as do a little bit of grinding, hopefully, as well. So, first off, we need to talk to some of the people around here. This is the warden of the Safari Zone, and he has lost his teeth, and he has just asked us in completely unintelligible language to retrieve his teeth for him. So we're going to be doing that. And then Fishing Guru's older brother. I simply love fishing. Do you like to fish? Yes, we do. Grand, I like your style. Take this and fish young one Tortoise the Good Rod. Good Rod? Oh, I thought this was the... Oh no, the Super Rod's on the... Okay, so that's weird. Because the Super Rod is just on the route east of here. It's on one of the eastern path on how you get to Fuchsia City. You get the Super Rod, so you would, technically speaking, be able to get the Good Rod or the Super Rod before the Good Rod. I feel like that should have gotten placed somewhere else. Anyway. So, for those of you guys who maybe do not remember from last week, if you haven't watched yet, spoiler alert, this is, you missed a week, I guess, but, we unfortunately did lose Scad last episode. Our glass cannon, Kadabra, did go down, which was devastating. Like, I was like, that whole episode, and I'm still a little bitter about it, but yeah, that whole episode, man, I was just out of it after that. Yeah, she did go down. We also caught, so you'll see her replacement, I guess temporarily at least, on the team in Hurley, our new Snorlax, which we caught last episode as well. So spoilers, I guess. And we also did have a roll from Route 18, I believe, that stated that we had to replace Fiverr as the lead with Techno was the one who got randomized to be that. So, okay, so we've got 2 objectives here today. Well, 3, actually, technically. We need to get our catch, which we'll do right now. We need to find the Warden's Golden Teeth. And then we need to get Surf at the back of the Safari Zone. So we gotta preserve our steps a little bit. Let's jump in here, get our encounter out of the way. Nidoran female, level 36. Let's throw the ball. I don't really remember all the mechanics here. No! Nidoran! I hate the Safari Zone. It's the worst. Alright. Oh wait, and speaking of rolls, we rolled for Techno to be the new lead. We actually have to roll again here. So let's quickly go ahead and do that. Oh, wait. Whoops. I needed to change max to 40 because we only have, I was like, wait, 83? What did I do wrong? When I load the website, it just defaults max to 100. I forgot to change it. All right. Let's try that again. Here we go. And rolling. Okay. So we got an 18. Let's see here. Roll 18, stay. Oh, RNGesus, thank you. Maybe Aaron doesn't hate us so much after all. That's exciting, right? Oh. All right, sorry, you guys don't even know what's happening. All right, so roll number 18 for the Safari Zone states. Oh, man. I'm sorry. Roll number 18 for the Safari Zone states, remove all region-wide rules other than core challenge rules. So obviously, regular Nuzlocke rules are still in effect. Oh my god. Okay, so that means Techno now doesn't have to lead. I can put whoever up. I can put up whoever I want to. So let me go through all of these on my list. Oh, we lose the 4 heal things at all Pokemon Center. Oh, so we get all of our free heals back. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, so we get that one crossed off. Beautiful. Let's see. Rule 18 we can remove. I wasn't real mad at that one. Rule 18 or Route 18 was the one that put Techno up front, so that one's fine. Let's get rid of this. No more fleeing from wild encounters. We can now flee from wild encounters again, guys. That's amazing. All right, so that's gone. Oh, man. Okay, I'm going to highlight this just because I'm really excited about it. It's going to be a nice bright yellow color now. So no more region-wide rules in effect. Oh, that could not have been a better roll if we tried. Okay, so, perfect. We already attempted our catch in here. Obviously, the first encounter rule is still in effect, but we can do whatever we want to once we get out of the Safari Zone, which is super exciting. So let's do our best to get through here. I was going to be whining and complaining about how losing SCAD might be tolling the end of the series and everything like that, because honestly, without SCAD, we had a poison and fighting route there. Oh man, a Nidoran would have been really nice to have too. Oh, you know what I didn't even think? Well, it doesn't matter now because I just ran from the Nidoran. But what as I'm running from that Nidoran, what my mind is throwing at me is, ooh, there's an item here. Let's attempt to grab that too. We could have counted the Nidoran female as a duplicate, so even though we weren't able to catch it, we could have claimed it was Dupe's Claws and then gone after the next Pokemon, but unfortunately we ran from the Nidoran before I thought of that, so it doesn't even matter. But that's okay. Because the weight of the world has just been lifted off. Oh crap! All right, we're gonna have to release Execute when we execute the farting Pokemon. Yeah, sorry. Well, Pokedex data? Give a nickname to no. We have to release that when we get back. I accidentally hit the ball button there. Oh, little Cubone. There's so many good Pokemon in the Safari Zone. I wish I was one of those people who were like, oh, each area of the Safari Zone is its own area. I can catch as many Pokemon as I want. That would be nice because I would love to have some of those Pokemon. But so yeah, I was the weight of the world. Now we have free heals back, which is the biggest thing because I can get these as low a level. We're so under leveled at the moment, but I can now grind up my Pokemon, which is like, oh crap! Stop throwing, run, and we can flee from wild Pokemon, which is amazing. So now I don't have to waste all this time. I can get repels again, and I think this is there's the teeth. So that's, oh my gosh, Safari Zone. I love you, Safari Zone. Even if you wouldn't give me a Pokemon, I don't even care. Oh, we got plenty of steps left. All right. So this guy will give us Surf, which is exciting. I was getting worried that no one would win our campaign prize. Congratulations, you have won HMO 3. All right, so before we even go anywhere, because I want to make sure that we put this on him before we get in another battle, because Techno's Water Gun was not pulling its weight last episode. Techno can't learn more than 4 moves. Leave an order to make room for Surf. Yes, which should be forgotten. You get rid of Bubble. Even though Water Gun sucks too, we'll get rid of Bubble. And there we go. Alright, so we got Surf, we got the gold teeth, we missed our encounter, but that's okay. That's okay, because it doesn't even matter. Let's, in fact, oh, it doesn't even have like a retirement option in this version. Okay, well, whatever. That's fine, because I'm just so excited to have lost all those other region-wide rules. Execute. Yeah, okay. It's a whole new world now. I was literally getting ready to be like, listen guys, I don't want you to be disappointed, so I'm going to tell you right now, I was going to go check this out, stupid steps. I don't want you to be disappointed, but, the way things are looking, we're not going to finish out this run. It's a brave new world, folks. We can grind again. I can put whoever I want to up front. We're looking at a Kangaskhan in the little zoo here. I've always liked this little zoo. It gives you some Pokedex data for some potentially rarer Pokemon that we might not find otherwise. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. I can put whoever I want to up front. I can grind. I can heal as much as I want. We don't have to run back and forth to Rock Tunnel to do our grinding. I can do that in a higher level area if I want. Oh, baby. It's going to be sweet. It's going to be awesome and fantastic, and I'm looking forward to it more and more. I still love playing this game as much as it's kind of kicked my butt. I still, one of my favorite games to jump in here and play, but man alive, this is going to make things nice. And I'm sure we'll get more region-wide rules in place at some point that'll ruin our lives again, but as it stands right now, I'm a happy tortoise. I am a happy, happy tortoise. All right, so we got through the Safari Zone, did that upright. Let's go ahead, get this guy his teeth back. We can go heal our Pokemon because it's free. Woohoo! All right, take that, Aaron. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it, and there's nothing you can do about it. Oh, it could work that way. Okay, so we gave him his teeth. He's gonna give us strength. I think I mentioned in the last episode that there is no move deleter here in this region, so that's a bit disappointing. But strength is a pretty good normal type move, so I think I'm gonna give this to Hurley for the moment, because it's a good normal type move for him to have anyway. I think we do have the badge to use strength too, so let's go ahead and use strength. Hurley can move boulders. Perfect. And that gives us, ooh, a rare candy. Nice. Let's hold on to it for just a minute. We'll see how it goes. All right, so let's quickly, I want to run around here. We'll get our free heal going. Oh, man. Happy birthday. Here we go. All right, so let's heal up real quick. We'll do that up nice. All right, so hope to see you again. Perfect. Techno's up front. I do think we're going into a route with a lot of grass Pokemon, so I'm actually gonna switch Morden up front for the moment since we can now. Let's rearrange here a little bit. So let's do highest to lowest for the most part. Switch. Or no, Luna would be there. Yeah. And obviously we're going to have Morden up top because Morden, I think, if I remember correctly, this route's got a lot of grass types. So let's go out here. We're going to do a little bit of grinding now that we have more freedom to do so. That's fantastic. And then we will, after we do this, no, before we get into this battle, so this is Route 15, I believe. We got to quickly do another roll. So let's generate for that. Roll number 3 for Route 15. Roll number 3 states, HP restoring items may not be used outside of battle here. Okay. So Route 15 states, HP restoring items may not be used outside of battle here. So we can only use them inside of battle or run back to the Pokemon Center and use free heals. Do. Awesome. All right, great. Back to the game. Let's go ahead and take this lady on, see what she's got for us. Throws up that Bellsprout, looking good. Morden throws up the Ember. About half, I guess, maybe? Probably a little less. Oh, all right, we'll take it. Morden does good. Oddish coming out. Morden can stay in. Well, I guess we never had anything against Pokemon being able to stay in, but either way. Takes that, doesn't get poisoned, which is fantastic. Doing work. Oh, man. We're going to be so close to getting some evolutions here once everything's said and done. Now that these guys can actually battle for themselves without having to risk switching ins like what killed Scad last episode. It'll be nice. See Morden level 31 there. I think everybody, all the starters in this generation are level 36 they evolve. So I don't think we've got anybody who's lower level at that point. Let's jump in here real quick. Let's try and get ourselves an encounter. Bellsprout. Technically, Bellsprout is a duplicate, so I'm gonna kill it because the experience won't hurt us at this point. We're pretty underleveled, so we'll take it. Even though we can legally run from battles now. Okay, so we had Venus earlier. We caught that up in Route 25 or something. So we've got the option of fleeing. The next encounter, though, will be our last. We only get 2 extra attempts beyond the first attempt to get a Pokemon. So I was hoping for maybe a Venonat, something maybe Bug-type that we could use. No. I think we've got a couple of other routes in this area where we can potentially get one of those guys, but yeah, something Bug-type would potentially be really useful, given that we've lost Scad's kind of large special defense to help us through Sabrina's gym. A Bug-type, something that knows a Bug-type move, something like that would be really useful. I don't even know what status. Oh, Morden got poisoned. Yeah, we've got antidotes somewhere. There they are. Let's do that. Use them up. Alright, so let's take a look here at some of the other trainers on the route. Summoning bird Pokemon. I guess we could have thrown Techno out here. Pidgeotto. Let's use Ember. Ooh, it missed. That's no good. Morden can take that pretty well though, so I'm not too mad at it. Let's get Ember going again. Enough to 3. I really need a better fire move, and unfortunately, there are no better fire moves. Like, Morden doesn't get Flamethrower until like, yes, we will change. Let's get Techno out here. The only fire TM in the entire game is Fire Blast, which is provided by Blaine. Blaine gives us that after we beat his gym, but he's like the second to last gym leader, so that doesn't do us much good right now. And then Morden, I think, will only naturally learn Flamethrower, etc. Once he's like level 45 or something, give or take. So we've got a ways to go for sure. Techno's Ice Beam doing good work against the flying types. One of the reasons I was kind of excited that Techno was the one who got switched up, because he had an ice move that he could actually do good work with the bird keepers out here, get some good experience going. Alright, so how we looking? Not too bad. Not too bad. Alright, but let's switch Techno. Well, no, let's, since we've got the opportunity to do so, let's get Luna up here. If we need to switch somebody in to help Luna defeat something, at least then we can make that decision before she takes too much damage. Like right here, probably going to switch Techno in on the Dodrio. I trust Techno's defenses, and I trust his Ice Beams, so hopefully we can do that, get some decent experience for Luna. It's a whole new world, folks. I can't even tell you how excited. The lows of last episode where we lost Scad has almost been surmounted here by the ability to do all of these things again that we were previously forbidden from doing. It's devastating. Like, and literally going into this episode, I was still bitter about Scad. Like, it's been, days, week, whatever, however long it's been since I last played, and still bitter about losing Scad, and yet the one thing that could have fixed it popped up there, and it's an amazing thing. I hope you guys are as excited as I am. I know Erin is not, but she is the villainess of the run, pulling Giovanni's strings in the background to murder us all. But now I could heal, but I can't use potions outside of battle. So let's run back, and we'll use our free heal up. We're just kind of derping and doing some grinding this episode anyway, so it's not like we're missing anything. Anything that we don't get done in this episode, honestly, I'll probably do off camera. The rest of these trainers over here, if only because of, just, it'll be good grinding, and I don't, well, what I'll do actually, so, as opposed to that, let me speed up here. I think that'll be better, because I know you guys, most of the people I watch don't cut out as much of the grinding as I do, and I don't know if that's because they think people don't trust them, or what the reasoning behind that is, but I'm going to go ahead and finish up some of these trainers here with a quick montage, and then I'll bring you guys back towards the end. But yeah, super excited, let's get into it, here we go. Alrighty, guys, a brief, well, it's not really an intermission, because I'll probably do this one last battle here, and then we'll call it a day, but we did just step onto Route 14, so I do need to do a roll. Yes, we don't have anything yet for Route 14, so let's generate here. We get 12. That's funny. The RNG gods love me today. Thank you, RNGesus. Rule number 12, like I say, remove a random region-wide rule. So we don't have any region-wide rules in effect at the moment. But we, you know, there we go. We got rid of another one. So yeah, definitely the game wants us to get rid of all the region-wide rules this episode. After taking SCAD from us, I guess it feels real bad. So there we go. Great. Fantastic. That's hilarious. And I don't know if you guys noticed in the speed up there, I was doing a battle. I had Luna up front, and man, she was what a lass. She was ripping through. She was all those all the things she was throwing up. I don't know, Aaron. I think you might want to consider recruiting Luna for your idol festival run thing there, because dang, she was like hitting all the things. She like hit 6 in a row or something. I'm like, man, girl. But yeah, she was doing good. She was doing real good there for a bit. I think I pretty much only switched Sari up when Luna ran out of PP or something. But unfortunately, Sari's one of those Pokemon. She's gonna get a lot of but to use coughing, torch age Pokemon. No, honestly, I don't want to share the experience at this point. Sari's one of those Pokemon that when we're heading south and doing all those water routes and stuff south of Fuchsia, she's going to be super useful. But unfortunately, until that time, she's not really going to have a lot to offer. Delete and order to make room for Slash. Yes. We'll get rid of Scratch, I guess. Leer could potentially be useful. I don't need both Scratch and Slash. Biker's about to use Grimer. We'll torch change Pokemon. I'm gonna let Morden just kind of finish this guy off. Mostly because Morden's the most qualified at this point with Dig, but also just it would be if we could get one of these guys switched over into final stage evolution. If we could get Charizard going here, that would be an amazing thing to get going. So as much experience as I can pump into Morden there, the better. Let me quickly. I want to make sure there might be a trainer or two up here, but we'll power through them real quick. I want to just see what is up here. What cool training Pokemon! Okay, great, fantastic. She has one Pokemon. She has a Clefairy, level 33. Let's go for the Poison Powder. The last, well, I had Sari up against the Wigglytuff there, and that was an annoying battle. She kept putting me to sleep, and eventually I just kind of stalled her out. I used a potion the last couple turns just because, like, I think Sari was asleep, and so it's like, well, I can't attack, and she's gonna just poison herself to death, so I might as well go for it. But yeah, so this is, see, there we go. There's the Sing. So we'll keep an eye on Sari's XP here a little bit, but the Poison and the Leech Seed should continue to help do some work. That Metronome gave her Sing too, that's funny. Looking good, staying asleep, minimizing, not ideal. I guess we can still stall out with Leech Seed and stuff, but I'd like to actually be able to have Sari wake up, and then we can do this the right way, but nothing wrong with the way it's going, I guess, at this point. That's why I've kept both of those moves on. No! 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 Oh, God. I'm sorry about your ears there. That would have been very upsetting to me. Super Potion on Sari. Oh, man. If we had just lost Sari to a metronomed Psychic on this stupid Clefairy, oh, man, I would have been mad. I mean, the rolls we've got in this episode are amazing, but they wouldn't have really made it. Well, I mean, they might have made up for the loss of SCAD a little bit. I mean, still on it, SCAD, love ya. Alakazam is unfortunately a huge glass cannon, and I really, like, I was going into this episode still devastated about SCAD. Like, really, that death stuck with me for sure. You know, getting rid of all of our region-wide rules, if it had just been one, that wouldn't have made up for it. But getting rid of all of them, maybe a little bit. His name's Rage. No, that move sucks. Oh, I've If we just lost Sari there too, that would have been tough. Okay, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I think that's going to be it for today. We took care of Route 15 there. There's more trainers out there. I probably... I don't know, I'll probably save the flying, that whole little maze thing at least. I'll probably do a couple leading up to that, just for the sake of grinding. I don't know what I'm going to do at this point, but it's just random trainer battles, so we might skip it, because we do have I mean, the game's ramping up here, so we've got Koga, which we're going to do Koga next episode, so I'm going to definitely do some grinding between now and then, get people up to where I'm feeling comfortable with Koga, and then after that, you know, we've got Slivko and the gyms there in Saffron, and then we've got to go south, and we've got to hit, Cinnabar and Seafoam Islands. That we got so much stuff coming up that we don't really need to waste time just dealing with all those trainers over there. So I'll probably do that on my own off camera. Pikachu loves me, Fiber, bros for life. I didn't ask you again. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I've been Tortimer the Grand. You guys have been great. Make sure to leave those likes, comments, and subscriptions for me, guys. And I'll see you all back here next time. Oh, still so excited about getting rid of all those region-wide rules. Oh, hallelujah. See you guys next time. Have a good one.